Conexión Americas is really what helps us get beyond the polarizing issues and gets us to see people as people. We're a welcoming community. We want to open our arms to the newcomers rather than erect these artificial walls and barriers.
I heard about Escalera when I was a sophomore in high school. I was terrified to go to college. I was like, I'm gonna be a first generation, I'm probably not smart enough. And so Escalera was there like, you are smart enough and you are going because you deserve it.
My story and my own narrative has always began with the sacrifice that my parents made of moving from Colombia to the United States. My dad was a doctor and that was a career that he completely gave up. It was their initial desire to say, Colombia is not the place where we can provide Maria Paula with an education anymore. It's not a place that we're thriving anymore, and we're gonna make this giant leap. My life would be radically different if not for that.
My parents are from Guanajuato, Mexico. My mom was always very involved with school. My parents were doing anything and everything they needed to do in order for us to have a better future.
But they didn't have the concrete tools or knowledge. No one had ever given them access to that to be able to say, this is how we can concretely support our child to be successful in school.
That's why when she met Conexión Americas and saw the comfort of family, was able to say what she was thinking in regards to, I would love for my daughter to go to college, for my children to go to college, but where do I start? If you don't know, sometimes you're afraid to ask. You don't know who to ask. You don't know how to ask or where to start. And so I think that that's why it was so important that she felt comfortable to be able to ask, how do I do this? My name is Elizabeth Almaraz, and I'm the receptionist at Conexión Americas. To be able to be that person to listen to that question and give them that answer, it's an amazing feeling, and it's the reason why I'm here and the reason why I wanted to be here, to be that person who my mom needed.
My name is Maria Paula Zapata, and I am the Associate Director of Education Programs at Conexión Americas. I feel like I personally had been seeking a way to make peace with, to celebrate, to honor my family and my own experience, and Conexión let me do that. And the more that I work with our students, the more that I have conversations with our parents, the more I feel like this is the right place for me to be. I feel joy every time I'm here, even when I feel sadness. It's supported, thankfully, by this feeling of we're still doing the work.
To see young children who've come through the programs and then become the leaders of those programs is, I think, what Conexión is all about.
There are so many reasons why Conexión Americas is poised for continued success and for continued growth and change. Most of all, it's really the Latino community here in Nashville. They are driven, they're hungry, they are excited to be here, and they want to continue to achieve their own version of the American dream.
I have a strength in me. It's not time to step back. We need to keep going. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm encouraging my friends to do, and we're gonna shake the glass until it shatters and we find a solution.